It's the National Football League on EA Sports,
where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC South.
It's the Texans and the Colts.
And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hope.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Colts about set to punt.
Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Off balance throw, it's complete. It's a gain of 10, and that's enough for a quick 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll go play action with Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the former Buffalo Bill, Stephon Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 1st down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. So a much more difficult scenario now It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And this guy Latu, Mike, I'll tell you what, I really liked him coming out of the draft this past year. I mean, think back, he was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, first-team All-American with 13 sacks. And Gus Bradley.
The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A throw on the run is complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Ray Sermon. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Dameon Pierce set to take over once more. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will go all the way. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 12.
And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Richardson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pierce.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have a Texans, and he is going to have the Chargers. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll run it with Pierce. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
And Autry just continues to produce at such a high level everywhere he goes, and this Houston defense just seems to be getting better and better. Autry signed with Houston this offseason after an impressive 3-year stint in Tennessee, and those are the kind of plays DeMeco Ryans and this defensive staff envisioned when they stole him away from a division rival.
The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Now Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
For our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Stroud gives it to Pierce. And he's up past the 35. He's got a first down. He's putting down at the 37.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Stroud. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Stroud gonna set up to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson operating from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's the punter now as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Stroud. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On play action, Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike. And They're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now Richardson. Taking off, and he's in! Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are back within 6. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. 1st first catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Talk about having a breakout season in year 3. I mean, years 1 and 2, Mike, he didn't combine for 1,000 yards in total. Year 3, nearly 1,300 yards. Big reason for C.J. Stroud's great rookie season behind center was the play of Nico Collins.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Houston.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Taking off. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Taylor. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Whoa! Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 35, Colts 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and receiver Michael Pittman ready to go once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2. He's going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On play action, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Taylor does a nice job there finding some running room, and that's the Jonathan Taylor we all remember, Mike. Think back in 2021, Offensive Player of the Year, arguably one of the best players in football. And then the last 2 seasons, it's been the injuries. When healthy, he's among the league's best.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Texans.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Houston.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Brevin Jordan, touchdown Texans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
Now Richardson completing this one to Downs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the Colts 33-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Whoa. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a toss play with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. Man, you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans tack on one more to their lead.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Colts.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they have the first down. So, they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Richardson going to look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to Brown. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin had 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On the handoff, it's Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Mixon. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans add on to their lead. Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And he's going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 1st and 10, Here's Richardson. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. He works free, right side. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. That is incomplete, and here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try to run. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Mixon. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.